Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy the Unspoken God. I'm back again with another video for you guys. So within this video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my free-to-play Cryo Hawkeye build, and I'm gonna let you guys know this build is pretty solid. It got me all the way up to floor 111 in the Bygone Phantasm. So if you got any of these characters and constellations of anything, definitely you try this build out, and hopefully it get you where you need to be. And this build will only get stronger when Frig drops, so it's going to boost my DPS output a whole lot more when Frig drops. Alright, so this is going, like I said, this is a cryo free to play build. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into it. First part, let's check out the stats. I'm sitting at a comfortable 20,000 gear score, and the stats and everything is pretty solid on it. Let's check out the equipment. My equipment is looking pretty good. You might be wondering like, yo, why he got 4 stars on his on the boots. Well, I have the 4 stars on these boots, and I only recommend that you start your purple gear up only if you have god tier rolls on your sub rolls. Well, god tier stats on your sub stats. All right, so as you can see, I got the frost attack, which I need for my frost build. Critical attack and vault attack, just see this attack as another frost attack. It's a broad, it's general, you see what I'm saying? It's general attack, and it just adds more damage to that. So definitely keep that in mind. Do not mistake it for physical attack, all right, because they both kind of share the same icon. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at your sub rolls. All right, so it's only recommended if you have god tier sub stats. All right, as you can see, all my other pieces, they trash. They don't got no substat. These substats is not worth it, and it's not worth it to just try to risk it just to get this boost this attack right here. So each star that you add to the it has a chance to boost one of these substats. All right, so like I said, it's not worth it. So as you can see, all my pieces, it's just not worth it. So I'm not messing with it at all. All right, there you go. And that's my gear. All right, weapons, I'm gonna go ahead and break down this as much as possible. I'm using a bow for its S tier charge. So basically I'm gonna be using this bow to charge up my get into my ultimate a lot faster. And the claymore, I'm using the claymore to do burst DPS and shatter shields. So this is what I'm using the claymore for. I'm using the other bow for its raw stats, also its C5 constellation or star. That's what I'm using it for, the Grievous. All right, so keep that in mind when I'm using this bow. All right, so Sebastia's bow, her C1, you gotta get the C1 to make this build work. You gotta get the C1. Basically the C1 gives you 15% increased attack, no increased damage, not attack. So it gives you increased damage with that. So to activate that, only thing you're gonna do is dodge attack like that. Instead of shooting 3 arrows, mine is constellation, my Sebastian is constellation 4, so I'm gonna shoot 3 arrows every time I dodge attack. All right, so keep that in mind. When you got C1, you will only shoot 1 arrow. All right, so that's all that is. The thing is, if you have C1 Sebastian, what tends to happen is, since you only have 3 dodges, 1, 2, 3. So since you only have like three charges of dodges, you kind of gotta like build it up 3 times. You gotta, to get the 3 stats, you gotta kind of like do it 3 times, or hit multiple arrows, hit multiple enemies with that same arrow, because the arrow has pierce on it, and if you hit multiple targets, it'll get you those stacks quicker. So you got to keep that in mind when you're trying to do the rotation. All right, but if you have a C3 Sebastian, you're going to use it 1 time. Boom, it's going to hit the targets, and those, like I said, those arrows pierce, and every arrow that hits, it stacks it all the way up to 3 stats, and it's going to automatically get you that 15% increased damage. All right, so keep that in mind when you're doing that. If you happen to have even higher constellations, once you get to doggone C4 or even C5 Tsubasa, you got to get to C6. You got to get that C6 because it's going to give you 25% more increased damage rather than that 15%. So definitely keep that in mind when you got these constellations and you have Tsubasa. All right, so this is the bread and butter of the build right here. This is the bread and butter. Basically you must get a C1 because without the C1 on the Claymore skill constellation for Meryl, like if you don't have it, like it's gonna work, but this is what really pushes over the edge because you're gonna have to sustain. Not only that, you're also gonna have more shatter. So every time you shatter in shields, you always gonna be getting healed up. And as you can see, the build right now, it's only my 2 bows and my Claymore. Like you're gonna need a lot of heals, and this is gonna heal you up so much because they're gonna constantly be putting up. Once you get up to the higher levels, they're gonna constantly put up shield, and every shield that you crack, you just getting healed. It's so sweet and satisfying, I'm telling you. And you're gonna have so much sustain and burst DPS. So that's how I use that. As for the SR bow, like I say, I'm mainly using it for its raw stats. As you can see, I got a bunch of raw stats off this. If I go to like my level 7, this is my level 7 Nemesis, you can see the raw stats off this, and it's a SSR. It's barely giving me anything. Same thing with the pistols, is barely giving me anything. And like I said, that was that. You see what I'm saying? I'm using it for the raw stats, also for this Grievous. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not too sure, but Grievous seemed like it's a bug that's going on with it. I'm not sure with it, but I'm gonna show you guys the video when I do it. So basically, I'm using it for Grievous, also her C5. Basically, I could use Grievous. I could obtain Grievous without even using the ultimate. And every time I dodge, like if I switch to the bow. So if I switch to the bow and I dodge attack, when I shoot that arrow, every enemy that got hit with that arrow is going to apply Grievous to them. So it's like using Grievous without actually using the ultimate. And you're going to notice that Grievous is on when you see a purple debuff that's like on the enemy, and it's going to let you know that Grievous has been applied to the enemy. So you're going to be doing 20% increased damage towards the enemy. So that's why I have this bow, for the utility of that and its raw stats. All right, so let's check out the matrices. Right, let's check out the matrices. So like I say, I'm a Dolphin player, so my matrices is not as good as other players. So if you're free to play, these matrices are easy to pick up. So with this matrix set right here, I got Pepper. If you're trying to get this matrix set, it's very simple to get. Just do your Wanderer's log and do the overview, and it's going to get you this right here. Everybody will be able to get this set, full set. All right, so like I said, keep in mind that I don't have like the best matrices, but this is what I'm working with, and it helped me to get all the way up to floor 111. All right, so I'm using the Pepper for this bow because, like I say, I'm using the bow to charge, and it's giving me 10% more charge from that. My Claymore, I'm using blue matrices. Very simple, bro. Like if I had better matrices, I would use those. I do not have nothing good, so I'm not going to even stress myself with anything. This is what I'm using for now. If you're free to play, definitely set it up this way. All right. For my bow, same thing. If I had better matrices, I would use them. But this is what's working for me. Using this just because I have it. You see what I'm saying? If I had better ones, I would use it. All right. No, there's no explanation. There's no explanation for none of those besides the bow, because it gives me more charge, and my Claymore just gives me more damage. All right. So that's my matrices and everything, the weapons and everything. So next portion of it will be my relics. So I'm using, for the relic, for my burst DPS, I'm using the rockets. You already know what that is. It just pop it, rockets come out, and you're good. Also, I'm using the strange cube get it at least to get it to C1, so that way you can get that bonus damage. So this is what you want to set it up as. Once also, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, as soon as I get, here we go, as soon as I get this one right here to C2, once I get this to C2, then I'll be using this. I'll be swapping out the missiles for this one C2. So definitely, if you have a C2 version of this relic here, definitely use it, because you're gonna be getting 20% increased damage for 10 seconds, and it only lasts, and the cooldown is 30 seconds. So keep that in mind for the cooldown. Same thing with this, you're gonna be getting 10% increased damage, and it's only for 10 seconds, and the 30-second cooldown. So that's 30% increased damage. So definitely keep in mind when you're trying to do your burst damage. Also, almost forgot, guys, to let you guys know that do not forget your awakening. You want to get Tsubasa's awakening. Make sure y'all give her the gifts. You want to get it awakening all the way up to 4,000. Get it to 4,000. So basically, once you get her awakening to 4,000, every time that you attack using any weapon, you can use any weapon. As long as this passive is on, any weapon that you use is gonna build the passive buff up for you. So basically, you're gonna get 18% increase attack. So that's what that is. Do not sleep on this. Do not sleep on gifting Tsubasa her gifts. All right. So next up, let's go ahead and jump on into the rotation of this build. There's two rotations. There's the quick burst rotation, which you're trying to get your damage in real quick. You ain't worrying about the full maximum damage. And then there's the maximum damage rotation. So let's go ahead and get into the quick rotation. The quick rotation is basically you trying to build up some charge. You're building up some charge a little bit. Then you're gonna dodge, get into the enemies. You're gonna be dodge, hit them with that. You're gonna have 3 stacks of the sharp arrows, and then once you get the 3 stacks for the 15% increased damage, then your ultimate should be ready for your claymore. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop your relics, switch to the claymore, use the ultimate, and then position yourself in a way where you can hit all the enemies, and then hit them with that. You're gonna hit them with that easy, and then you'll get close to them, use up some of that, use up some of your charge, switch to the bow again, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. You see what I'm saying? Easy. That's the quick burst damage you're trying to get it off. The full rotation will be bump, get the charge up somewhat. Don't get it all the way up. Don't fill up the charge up too much, but make sure you do the dodge, switch to the other bow, do some damage. You're gonna finish off the ultimate with that. You're gonna finish it off. Make sure you hit them with the dodge attack, so that way you can apply the grievous. Then you're gonna pop your buffs, boom, switch to the claymore, use the ultimate, and then you're gonna start using, after you use the ultimate, then you'll use this same thing, and then you're gonna spin the win, and then you're done. Very easy. And that's the rotation, guys. That is the rotation. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. I know that it was a longer video than usual. Let me know down in the comment box down below. Let me know if y'all like these type of videos, these longer versions of it. If not, I'm gonna try to keep it nice and short for you guys, and less talking and all that. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my progress for as my flow 111 and how I got there. And yeah, catch you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Deuces. I love y'all.
defeated!